Okay, so today is the day that the Lupa banner comes out, and obviously I'm very excited to get her, and obviously I'm going to be going straight into the game to get her, but it seems like some people are still hung up over the previous character, which is Cartethyia, with a case of someone going absolutely crazy for her over in the CN community. And by saying absolutely crazy, I don't mean going in a positive way, I mean in a very, very negative way. And this is a story that I saw come off my Twitter feed, and I thought it was kind of crazy, and I wanted to share it with you guys and show you guys in this video what has exactly happened, because again, a lot of these stuff over in the Chinese community doesn't really get reported that much on, because obviously it's over in China. Sometimes you can get lost in translation and things like that, so people never really see it over here. But essentially this is a post that comes out over on the Egger's Paradise Twitter community. Obviously it's changed names quite a few times, and they say CM cosplayer hates Cartethyia because her boyfriend likes her. Oh boy, here we go. That's pretty crazy. They say she warned him not to pull for her, but the guy lied and not just did that, but also the weapon as well. Now, the cosplayer is a full-on Cartethyia hater, going off on Red Note about it. To be fair, Red Note is already a red flag. I don't know what Red Note is. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, I know it's a Chinese kind of app or whatever, but I've never really interacted with it. Oh no, I remember what it is now. No, I have used it before. But essentially, yeah, as you can see here, this is their account. They've got only around like 200 followers, but they've got 14,000 likes, and you can see some of the kind of stuff they're putting in the description, at least, from the first thing that we see, being like, I hate Cartethyia and her special weapon forever. I hate Cartethyia and her special weapon forever. I hate Cartethyia and Fleur-de-Lis and their special weapons forever. Like, it's so funny that they had to include the weapon in there as well. Like, bro, how crazy must you be to hate a weapon in a game, a special weapon in a game? Obviously, yeah, they're saying Cartethyia die. They're essentially saying, yeah, Cartethyia died. That's essentially what they're saying in the description throughout all of it, and also posting a lot of things, especially with the pin to the top and the profile picture, a big cross over the top of I think that's Fleur-de-Lis's face, not Cartethyia's face, but obviously, yeah, as you can see, that is what it is. And I mean, bro, you can see right below it, there's a couple of like cosplay pictures and things like that, so you can confirm that they are at least a cosplayer. But it is pretty crazy that this stuff is actually going on, and someone's been drawn to this amount of things. Now, again, I'm not sure how legitimate all of this is and how crazy all of this is, but as you see, there's some more comments as well saying, I've already told him once, but he still smoked, and I told him more than once. He said, my mum, he said, I broke down and cried, but he didn't apologize. I was the one who yelled. Again, he said he didn't practice after smoking. I don't know why they're mentioning smoking here. Obviously, it's probably a translation thing. He said it turns out that it was full and told me that he didn't have draw any special weapons. It turned out to be full at first glance. So again, yeah, bro, this is pretty crazy. He said, I said I would break up with him if he smoked Cartethyia. So obviously, I think they're saying, I said I would break up with him if he pulled Cartethyia. I said, but I can't bear it now, and he promised me not to play. In fact, I feel like I'm still playing it now. I melted his number. Is a game character necessary? Good life and bitter feeling. He fell down while riding a boat, but he didn't use his hands to hold on to the person. And he had to throw himself on the protagonist, and he was blushing. Oh my god, she's talking about the cutscene. She's talking about the cutscene with Cartethyia. That's kind of crazy. Bro, imagine getting so, imagine being so insecure to the point where you're worrying about a character like Cartethyia in a, fake game. This is a fake character who does not exist, and you're so insecure to the point where you don't want your husband or your boyfriend, sorry, to like her, which is crazy. Obviously, yeah, this of course as well saying, Lord, if my husband's like a character, I'll do anything for him to get that character. They're just pixels, come on. They said, yeah, imagine being hysterical about your boyfriend liking an anime girl when you're a cosplayer and you just dress as her to cook the anime girl. She has low IQ and is not creative enough with her insanity, which, yeah, is true. They say this reminds me of that one couple who broke up because of the anime boys. I have not even seen anything about that, but that sounds pretty crazy as well. They say, I wish they had shared funds and he pulled Cartethyia with all the money they had together. If I had a shared fund, I'd 100% do it. I can't imagine my account without Cartethyia. They say, you know, meanwhile, my girl, when I like a character from a series, she'd ask me, should I cosplay her? She already has a ton of costumes already. I mean, you know, that's the based way to go about it, especially considering that this person is a cosplayer in the first place. This is something that they're not new to. I mean, honestly, that is just like extra inspiration, but obviously they are a little bit crazy and have a lot of red flags there in terms of, you know, going so mental over the fact that someone just likes Cartethyia. And I think this is obviously a problem that some people are seeing now, especially with the rise of gacha games and gacha game characters, is people getting annoyed, you know, at like fictional characters in a game and people liking them. And I think, yeah, you gotta be a whole new level of insecure to feel threatened by an anime character. They say, imagine bro gets early, was not intentional. One of those rituals on first phase. They say, now imagine if the genders are reversed. Imagine the comments, you may, nay, you will hear one particular word thrown around. There ain't no way. He said, I want a schizo girlfriend, dudes, until the moment they actually realize they get a schizo girlfriend. They say, and there's me who just made my boyfriend play wuwa with me and kept shoving cartwheel / floodlease animations and art in his face, which, yeah, is true. And obviously many people have different ways of going about it, you know. Some people play Wuthering Waves together, some people, you know, be like, oh, should I cosplay this character type thing. And obviously, yeah, there's many ways you could work around this. And I don't think one of the ways to work around this is making a Redno account entirely dedicated to the fact that Cartethyia should die. I mean, you know, it's so dumb. And I think this is one of these things that just kind of caught my attention due to the fact of this just being like a crazy person getting annoyed over like one of the smallest things in Wuthering Waves. And yeah, I mean, you know, watch out for these kind of people because, again, this is a whole new level of crazy. I mean, there's probably some people out there who are trying to justify it, but let's be real, it's not very justifiable. You're pretty crazy if you are getting annoyed and insecure about that kind of stuff. Said she has mental health issues. This is not normal. This is beyond the level of a sane woman. Obviously, yeah, people are laughing. Said, damn, what a retail woman. It's not relationships if fictional characters can destroy it. Again, yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, if you get so pressed by a fictional character in a relationship, I feel like you shouldn't have been in it in the first place. If you feel like, you know, something like that could change it. They said, I'm not sure if that's more sad or funny. Getting power crept IRL by Cartethyia is a new one, which again is so funny. You know, said mental illness girlfriend, nope, and mentally ill. He said, every day I find a new evolution of how retarded a human can be. It's astounding. He said that's a red flag if you ask me. I would have went, okay, if you don't want me to pull for her, the door is right there. Which, yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are in agreement with the other person, with the boyfriend here. I don't know what happened to their relationship in the end, if they ever stayed together, or if, you know, he did actually go, okay, you know what, I've had enough. I'm out. But again, I don't really know. We don't know what happened to them, but I just thought it's a funny story to share with you guys, and I thought it was just a bit of a crazy one that has just kind of dropped a couple of days ago. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Also, let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this, because again, I'm very interested in what you guys think about this, because it is pretty crazy. And yeah, go to GameStop, use my code Kazakh, get 10% off. Again, they got a ton of really cool stuff over there. I definitely recommend checking it out. They got some new events on at the moment, some new stuff from some creators out there. So if you want to use my code on those, definitely do that, because again, you get 10% off. It's just free, you know, money taken off of it. So again, you know, go check it out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That's all. See ya.